everyone! Jenna here with a kind of like a vlog slash review type of thing or deal. As you can see, my face is already beat to the gods and I look amazing. Oh my gosh, I had a vision of what I wanted my eye makeup to look like and it came together and I'm so happy. But we're not talking about the eyes today, we are talking about concealer and primer. Now I've had this primer, where I should have organized my desk before I started talking, but I didn't. Oh, here, okay, well, here's the box. Oh, here's the primer, okay. So this primer I've had for a little bit. It is the Ultra Repair Hyluronic Hydration Primer by First Aid Beauty. This is the primer. This is what it looks like. It's very pretty. That's what the component looks like. First Aid Beauty is probably one of my favorite skincare brands. I wish they weren't so expensive. I think that is the only thing that I don't like about First Aid Beauty, but you do get what you pay for. Now, the reason why I've been interested in this primer is because it is allergy tested, no fragrance in it at all, it is cruelty free, and they're a skincare brand. So, you know, you're putting a primer on to protect your skin from your foundation and from clogging your pores. How smart is it for a skincare brand to come out with a makeup primer? And they have some other makeup as well. I've never tried it, but the idea of a primer that's not gonna break me out, a primer that works really well and hydrates my skin, just sounds amazing to me. I'll include the price over here. I've been using this primer for almost a month, I want to say, maybe even longer, and I use it for special occasions. I don't usually use it for YouTube videos just because of the price, and I do put an oil underneath just because I like a little extra oomph of, you know, hydration. I don't think it really minimizes my pores. I think really it just makes my makeup last for quite some time and it just makes my face last. And I usually pack on powder, pack on my blush, and I remember I went out with some friends to dance. The primer made my skin look like I had only been wearing my makeup for 2 hours even though I had been dancing for 3 hours. So would I recommend this primer? Heck yeah, I would. It's great, I love it. And in the next bit I'll show you how I apply makeup on top of it, and I do really think it's nice. If you're allergic to scents, this is great for you. If you have dry skin, this is great for you. I have very dry skin and I have oily skin, but more so dry skin than anything. This is just hydrating, it keeps your makeup on, I love it. So that's all for the primer. I would definitely say go out and get this if you've been interested in it. It was definitely worth the money, and it's kind of a thick consistency. Here, I'll show you. On the back of my hand, I'll put a little bit. So it's really thick, and I don't know if me swatching it on my hand will really show you how thick it is, but it goes into the skin quite nice. The only drawback from this primer is that if you apply too much, it will make your makeup, or it'll exaggerate your pores. It will make your makeup look like you have a mask on rather than your skin, and I like my makeup to look skin-like, so I'd say that's the only bad thing about it. You apply too much and you're kind of screwed. So don't do that. Apply just a little bit. I usually start at the bottom of my face and then do the top. I totally forgot to include me applying the foundation in this video, but this is going to be a long one because it is a vlog and I'm talking about the concealer by E.L.F. Next up, you're going to see a really crazy image of me. I do my eyes first and I have the top part and I saved the bottom part for my concealer, so next up, concealer, vlogs, see you at the end. I look crazy. Well, this is how I'm kind of starting the video, but not really. I'm so excited to finally review the primer that I've been using and to do a wear test today. I have the primer on my face already and we are prepped and primed for the concealer, which people have been already reviewing it, and this is so old news. I bought it when it first got out and then I never got around to reviewing it, so better late than never, right? I like the Makeup Revolution concealer quite a lot actually. I don't like the ColourPop concealer as much as I used to. I'm actually pretty excited to try out the 16-hour Camo Concealer. I'm not going to wear it for 16 hours. I'm literally just going to wear it from, right now it is 12:42. I think I'm going to take it off maybe around like 6 o'clock. We'll see. So I don't know. We'll see where this wear test goes. I always plan to do wear tests and then I get tired and I just wash the makeup off. This beautiful purple pink smoky eye is brought to you by Juvia's Place and ColourPop. This is the E.L.F 16-hour Camo Concealer. The shade that I have, and I only have one shade, is medium beige, and that's what it looks like in the tube. I'm honestly really hoping that this works. At my Walgreens, they didn't have the full broad spectrum, and that was kind of disappointing because I think this was the second darkest shade and I am nowhere near dark. This claims to last up to 16 hours. This is going to be really brightening, I can already tell. Camouflage those pesky spots under eye circles with this high coverage, crease resistant 16-hour wear concealer. I did put a little oil. I don't know if this is going to be drying, so I have very dry skin and I always do that. I want a glowy look today. This is totally unrelated to the primer and completely just something that I feel like doing because I am doing a photo shoot with a friend and you guys get to come along with me. She graduated recently and I'm taking photos for her. I'm sure you're wondering what's taking so long. I'm wetting a beauty blender. I'm gonna throw some highlighter on my cheeks. And I think I'm gonna do my Jeffree Star. I don't know, I haven't used this in a hot second and I've kind of been wanting to. Do I have my Solo Sponge down here? Yes, I do. You know, it's just like a relaxing hang out with me day. I did shave my face again. I of course did not record it, but I did shave my face again for shiz and giggles to see if I would like it. Now, me applying this shouldn't mess with the concealer because I'm going to put it in other places like on my nose and stuff, but I'm really looking for the under eyes and how it wears on my under eyes because usually in the summer I just like to throw some concealer on and get out the door. Maybe do a little bit of eyeliner, but that's kind of my routine in the summer. Is I just want to be able to throw on some concealer, blend it out so that it doesn't look too weird on the rest of my face and kind of wear it as foundation. And I'm literally just adding this for a little extra glow today underneath my foundation. Now for the concealer. This is so pale. In comparison to, which one of these is actually my shade? Don't look at my nails, okay? I got my nails done and then I didn't feel like getting them off, so I just cut them shorter. And I don't think I recorded any videos with my nails actually like long and pretty and beautiful, but I have a picture of it. So this is actually my shade. I guess, I mean, maybe it doesn't look that bad. Let's just put it on, right? Just put it on your face. Let's find out. I'm going to start with one eye because I don't know if this can sit on the skin. Ooh, it feels really thick. I feel like I remember, I'm going to put it on my forehead just to start. I remember seeing people say that it is a thick concealer. It dries down pretty fast. Ooh. Supposed to be full coverage. And I don't know if I like full coverage, but Mom was hoping for something nice that'll cover my dark circles. I blend it out pretty quickly. Grab some from my forehead and try to stamp it. Hopefully you can see me. I'm trying my best to not bend all the way into my mirror. I would say this color is probably the perfect match, which I'm glad because I was very skeptical that it was going to be too pale in the tube. Now if I add setting powder, will it get darker? Okay, I'm getting closer to take a look. It seemed to blend out fine. I have the normal creasing that I usually do. I'm going to add it to my other eye. And this time I'm going to let it sit while I blend out my nose. We're going to get in here. Throw some on my chin. I'm going to blend these out first. Get in all the nooks and crannies. It seems to dry down to like a powdery consistency. Yeah, no, this is actually a really good shade for me. Wow, I was skeptical. I wish there was more golden undertone in it. It kind of blends out to be kind of pale, which I think they made a bunch of shades with different undertones. So maybe I just need to take a look at the website and find something in this shade section with a golden undertone, and maybe I would like it more. But for, you know, the end of winter, this is a perfect color because I am two different colors. Well, I have two different shades usually in concealer and in foundation. I have my winter shade and I have my summer shade, and this is definitely a winter shade for me. Wow. You know, this blends out better than my Makeup Revolution concealer. I'm just going to very lightly with my Too Faced Ethereal setting powder do my under eyes, but I don't think I'll set the other spots of my face. I think I'll just set my under eyes. That actually looks really good. Okay, the 16-hour Camo Concealer by E.L.F. is $5. $5. Are you kidding me? $5? That's not bad. So this E.L.F. concealer is $5. My Makeup Revolution one is $8, I believe. And I could get better coverage. Okay, you know what? Let's take a step back here. First, we gotta see if it passes the wear test. If it wears better than the Makeup Revolution one, and maybe I'll even do a concealer battle where I do another wear test, but for now, oh my gosh, it blended out so smooth. My eyes don't feel tight. Up here does feel a little dry, but here, okay, let's look into more of these details. Of course, E.L.F. is cruelty-free. So the formula, this intense pigmentation is full coverage but won't settle into fine lines, courtesy of its oil bouncing formula that leaves behind a matte finish. Okay, so this is a matte concealer, and I would say that it's not going into my fine lines. Like, yes, as you can see, I do have lines underneath my eyes, but sometimes I feel like my concealer just exaggerates and they just look like they normally do when I don't apply concealer. Lightweight. It doesn't say anything about how to set it. Wow. Well, my eyes are on. I'm going to do the rest of my face, and then I will report back to you in a few hours, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I'll see you in a few. So I zoomed in so you could see what my under eyes look like a little closer. This is as close as I can get. Is it? Yeah, that's as close as it gets. As you can see, we're looking pretty good, actually. Both sides. I mean, I've been doing my eye makeup for about, I don't know, or like finishing my face for the last 30 minutes. And this is what it looks like. I'm exposing myself and everything that my face looks like. I did my face the way I normally do. Everything is matte where it should be. I don't think anything is over-exaggerated. My face looks like it normally does, and so far I like the concealer. I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna go eat something, and maybe the next check-in will be in an hour or so. So, see you in a bit. Oh, hopefully you can hear me over the wind. I did not think about that, but I am out in the beautiful sun. It is 70 degrees finally, which is great. I have my sunglasses on because we're about to check and see what my under eyes look like. I took a look in the mirror before I came out here, so I kind of already know what I want to say, but let's take a look. Oh, my eyes have to adjust. I should have brought a mirror out here, but yeah, here we go. Here are the eyes in the sun. I am recording this on my phone. I'm gonna scoot over into shade so I can hopefully see my reflection. I mean, my nose, I blew my nose. I think I'm getting sick, or I just had some drainage happen from steaming my face the other day. But I blew my nose, and the concealer is still there, which is great, if that is a good sign. My nose is starting to get a little oily. The under eyes are looking pretty good, I want to say. I think they are, at least. The concealer isn't starting to collect. Obviously it's creasing, but that's because I have fine lines, and as we saw at the beginning, it was already creasing to begin with. My forehead looks great. There is no oils popping through. You can kind of see that the oils are trying to peek through, but the concealer is trying to stay matte and the same color. Yeah, I would say I look pretty good. My friend Mindy is gonna pick me up, and I'm gonna do a graduation shoot for her. I'm pretty stoked, so we're gonna go to a park. We're gonna take some beautiful photos. I'm so stoked. It's a perfect day for it, and her friend Carissa is gonna help us. So yeah, it has been 2 hours. My neighbors just pulled in. This is awkward, but we're doing pretty good. Here we are underneath the beauty lights. We are still at the 2-hour mark. That was my speaker. I just wanted to get in here and kind of show you again what it looks like. I will not be touching up my face, adding powder on my nose or anything, because during a work week, I don't really have time to blot my nose. So we're just gonna see how oily I end up by the end of the day. And yeah, so I'm gonna apply maybe like a lip balm. I had a lipstick on earlier today, but I think I want to do a glossy look for being out and about for the photo shoot, I think. I don't know. So I am in my bathroom. It doesn't have the greatest lighting, but I mean, if I stand pretty close up here, you can see. So my nose has been pressed up against the viewfinder of my camera, and as you can see, my skin, ooh, hello? My skin is definitely peeking through. You can see right here. And honestly, after I record this little check-in, I'm gonna blow my nose and all of it's gonna be gone because I've had such bad allergies today. Oh my gosh, my nose has been running, my nose has been sniffly, and my eyes have kind of been watering, which I guess this is the perfect day to test a concealer because here we go, let's look. I wish I would have brightened my phone before I recorded, so I'm gonna look in the mirror. I mean, we're getting a little crusty here. Gross. Sorry, world. I definitely feel like it looks dry and kind of crepey. My forehead looks pretty good, I want to say, for concealer. My nose all around here is breaking out for sure. My chin looks great. And I did put concealer there. But my under eyes look dry. I kind of want to keep wearing it until 10 to see what it looks like. I haven't touched anything up. I haven't added powder in different places. Right now, I mean, from far away, she looks good. She looks blended. She looks like she has rubbed her nose a little bit too much, but I think I look pretty good. So it is, I don't know what time it is. Let me check. So it is now 8 o'clock. And this is where we're at, and the last check-in was at 4, something like that, so we are, I think I counted 7 hours in. Do I think it's 16 hours wear? Probably not. I mean, we're just looking kind of rough, but I'm gonna wear it until 10, even though I really want to take it off. So my allergies are acting up, right? And Alvin does voodoo magic by pressing on pressure points to help drain everything. And I told him my face was glittery, and he knows I have a full face of makeup on. He just wiped his thumbs, and that's what has happened. I warned you, babe.
You can suffer. You can die in your sinus hell.
I feel so bad. But I warned him.
Do you really? You could have taken the makeup off.
No, I have to wear it for another hour and then I can take it off. I'm doing a wear test. The things we do for beauty. Alright, my makeup has been on for 9 hours. I could record this on my camera. I got glitter all over my face. I don't know if that's for me adding all that highlighter or if like this stuff is flaking off or whatever, but the concealer on my nose is pretty much rubbed off at this point. My under eyes look like trash. Like, I would say that maybe after the 6, maybe 7 hour mark, it was looking pretty good, which to me that's a full work day. So I mean, 6 or 7 hours and the concealer looks bomb and not dry or cracky or gross. That works for me, and honestly, like, it blended well with my foundation. I think I really like this concealer. I will have to do half Makeup Revolution and half E.L.F. and see which one I like more, because I feel like, because I'm wearing it, I like it, and I can't tell the difference between my normal and something new, so that will be another video. Thank you for watching my video so much. I hope you enjoyed this little review about a makeup primer and the review on the E.L.F Camo Concealer. Love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Check out my Instagram. Okay, bye!